Right, come in. Oh, what is it, Anna?
John, can I talk to you about the course?
What about it?
Well, I want to go, but the course, it's longer than my usual working day.
Yeah?
Well, if I go, will I get paid for the extra time?
No, I'm afraid not. Anna, we'll meet the cost of the course and we'll give you the time of work. But you can't expect to get extra pay as well.
I don't.
Well, anyway, you're pretty good with the Extet. You don't really need to do the course.
I do. I don't understand it properly.
Anna, our training budget's really limited. Well, you're lucky to get training at all.
But I need the training to do my job properly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anna, but we can't pay you for the extra time.
Lenny?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Anna Young. I'm a union member and I've got a bit of a problem. Can we talk about it?
Sure. I know an office we can use. Do you want a coffee? So you work 25 hours a week from 9:30 till 3.
Yeah, 5 hours a day. And I have to use the Extet system, but I don't understand it properly.
How many hours does a course take?
9 to 5 for 2 days.
So that's what, an extra 2.5 hours a day?
Yeah, and I have to spend more time travelling too.
Anything else?
Well, I'm upset because, well, for the last 2 courses I didn't make a fuss about the extra time, but it ends up costing me money for extra childcare. Well, it's not fair, because if I can use the Extet system, then I can do my job better. And then I've got a chance of getting a better job.
It sounds bloody unfair. Bet your boss doesn't have to pay for courses he does.
Well, he makes it seem like he's doing me a favour. Like, if I make a fuss, it'll be difficult for me.
So what sort of bloke is he?
I wouldn't jump out of a cab to say hello to him. Well, he's okay, I guess. It's just that he always toes the management line. He doesn't want to hear about problems. And he's always too busy to listen.
Yeah, he sounds like a fun guy. Listen, I'll give him a call for you. I think you got a good case.
That'd be good. I really want to do this course.
Before you go, can I just check back these facts with you?
Yep.
You work 5 hours a day?
Very heavy, the chairs, tables, I have to drag
Right. Excuse me. Hello?
Hello, is that John Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, mate, I just want to talk to you about this business of not paying Anna Young to go on that training course she wants to do.
Who am I talking to?
No, this is Lenny Bates, the union delegate.
Lenny, I'm sorry, but I'm in a meeting and I don't have time to discuss this right now.
Well, can you give me a time then?
Next Thursday, 3 p.m?
Oh, look, mate, that's too far away. It'll only take 5 minutes to sort out now. Why won't you pay for Anna to do the course? I mean, she has to use the Extet system to do it, and you won't pay for her to do the course. That doesn't seem fair to me. If you think about it, you're taking advantage of her.
Hold your horses, Lenny. We are paying for her to do the course, but we're not paying for the extra time.
Well, it doesn't seem fair to me. She should be getting paid overtime.
I explained this to Anna. I don't have the budget to pay overtime.
Well, look, we got to sort this out. No, if I could find time, you can.
Next Thursday, yes. Today, no. Goodbye, Lenny.
So what have you done about it?
I rang up, spoke to John, and asked him straight up why he wouldn't pay. He just avoided the point and fobbed me off till next week.
So you went in hard?
Well, yeah, I wanted a straight answer. I reckon they're taking advantage of her because she wouldn't, you know, she's a part-timer and she wouldn't make a fuss.
I agree with you. She should be paid for the course. So let's bypass John and go straight to the HR manager. Do you want to work together on this one?
Sure.
Well, we better meet tomorrow because we're running out of time. There's a couple of things we need to do. I'll ring Maggie and make an appointment. Do you think you could write down the facts and think about what their arguments might be?
Not a problem.
And I'll have a squiz at the enterprise agreement, see if there's anything in there that applies to training for part-timers.
How about here tomorrow at 4?
Sure. I don't have a home to go to.
Ain't that the truth?
So what is it we want to achieve?
That Anna gets paid overtime, and can attend the course without paying any extra costs.
Are there any other possible solutions? What about time off in lieu?
I suppose it's better than nothing.
It's a good fallback position.
What's the HR manager like?
Oh, like all managers, she's got management's concerns at heart. She's pretty smooth, a real operator, so she'll listen to you. Doesn't always mean she'll agree with you.
I suppose, like John, she's more concerned about the bloody budget.
Oh, you're right there. But I found if you know the facts, present a good argument and you don't get too emotional, you can make her see your point of view. I'm a pretty smooth operator myself.
And you'll have me there to back you up.
Great.
I had a bit of a think about it. Here's a list of facts. I double-checked them with Anna. I reckon there's about 6 arguments they can use to justify their hopeless case.
Oh, you've done a good job on this.
Yeah, well, I sort of stuffed it up the first time. I'd like to get it right this time.
Well, let's have our coffee and we'll go through it together.
Right, well, where should we start?
What's our case?
Right. I'm pretty confident there's not an argument we haven't got an answer for.
And I've got my steel cap boots on, if the arguments don't work.
Oh, let's see if John's got time to talk to me today.
Christina.
Maggie, I'd like to introduce Lenny Bates, the union delegate who's handling Anna Young's case.
Hello, Lenny.
Hi.
Lenny, you know John Bailey. John, this is Christina Poulos. She's the senior delegate for the hospital.
Very pleased to meet you.
Morning, John.
Good day.
John, would you mind terribly getting some coffee for us?
Oh, sure thing.
Great. Let's start.
Sure.
Okay, everyone's right with their coffee?
Ah, yes, we are.
Great.
Thanks for meeting us today, Maggie. We're pretty unhappy about the hospital's treatment of Anna.
Certainly, Christina. I understand you are concerned.
Well, I'll hand over to Lenny, who'll give us a bit of background on the case.
Thanks, Christina. Anna Young is a clerk in the administration section of salaries. She uses the XTET system to do it. She's never had any training in the XTET system and has learned on the job. I took a case to John, who said he was too busy to see me, but he wouldn't change his decision. Christina and I and the union think the hospital is taking advantage of Anna. What we want is for Anna to get on the course, be paid for the extra overtime, get $8.50 a day extra for extra travel costs, and get $40 for the extra child mining.
We are certainly not taking advantage of Anna. I spend a lot of my time sorting out people's problems. When you rang, I was in the middle of a meeting with one of your members. That's why I couldn't talk to you.
Well, you didn't seem very keen to sort out Anna's problem.
Oh.
Lenny, let's get back to the issue at hand. Maggie.
Thanks, Christina. John explained this matter to me, and I support him in his decision. John has to spread the training budget around to cover all staff. If Anna is paid the extra hours, then another staff member will miss out. Surely it's better for 2 staff members to receive the benefits of training rather than just Anna.
I don't think we're here today to discuss the importance of training. We established that in the enterprise agreement. The issue is Anna being paid overtime and her costs to attend the course. After all, it's the hospital who'll benefit most from her attending the course.
Christina, I think we could save a lot of time by getting to what you and I know is the real problem, the budget. We cover the costs of training and staff wages, but we can't pay overtime and other personal expenses.
So are you saying that if a staff member, either full or part-time, attends a course that is longer than their shift hours, they will not be paid for those hours over and above their shift?
That's correct. If the course is longer than their hours, then it is their choice to do the extra hours in their own time. That arrangement's worked so far. Nobody's complained.
So your training agenda relies on staff attending the course in their own time if the course is longer than their hours. That seems hardly fair or professional.
Well, Christina, the union's never raised it with us before. It looks like we've got a problem. I guess we'll need to have a look at it now that you've raised the issue.
That'd be great. We'd like to be involved in that. Can we put it on the agenda for the next committee meeting?
Okay. However, we can talk about how to better schedule the training courses until the cows come home. But we can't avoid the bottom line. We don't set the bottom line, it's imposed upon us. If we make an exception for Anna, we'll set a precedent which we can't afford. We don't want an avalanche of claims for extra pay from part-timers like Anna. The budget is set in July. We don't get any extra money until next July.
So you acknowledge that the system's unfair to part-timers, but there's nothing you can do about Anna?
Christina, I can't see a way to resolve this issue.
Lenny and I might have a solution to Anna's problem. How about we take a short break?
Sure. We'll break for 15. We've got 15 minutes. We've got to be in that other meeting by 1:30.
No, we can't be late.
No, definitely not.
Here's our proposal. $8.50 each day for travel costs and time off in lieu for Anna for the extra hours she attends the course.
So instead of overtime, it's time off in lieu?
Yes, at a time that suits her and John.
We can accept that. $17 in travel costs and 5 hours time off in lieu.
Now, the childcare costs. We can see that you may not have allocated childcare costs in this current training budget. However, when we get to the next negotiation for the enterprise agreement, the union will be arguing that all staff training budgets include the costs of childcare. To get the ball rolling on this discussion and to present our members' needs, we'd also like to put childcare costs on the agenda for the next committee meeting.
Well, Christina, you know we can't preempt the enterprise agreement negotiations, but of course we will put it on the agenda.
Well, we'll have a talk to Anna and get back to you.
I'm pleased we resolved that.
I'm pleased for Anna. That course will make a real difference to her. Now, can I just go over what we've got up to? One, that Anna be paid $8.50 travel costs for each day she attends the course. That is $17. Two, that time off in lieu for the extra hours that Anna attends the course be given her over and above her shift. So that's 5 hours. And Anna and John...
Partner.
What a team! Mate, at the negotiation, I thought you were going to lose it there for a minute.
Yeah, well, I did lose it there. For a moment.
Calm and prepared, that's how we make the breaks. So, what's left to sort out?
Well, I spoke to Anna and she's agreed to the proposal, so all I've got to do now is write up the notes of the meeting and present them at the next union meeting.
Lenny, do you think we could use Anna's case to beef up union recruitment among our part-timers?
That's a great idea. Why don't I make a flyer out of it and we can hand it out?
Yeah, and I might go and talk to some of them, you know.